It's an alley-oop over to Benezra. What a feed to Anthony. Gets it to go. At the free throw line. Splash. Oh!
Well, folks, the action is only heating up here at the Max Stern Athletic Center. Welcome to the NCSY Summer Pregame Show, best summer out ever. My name is Akiva Earlbaum, and I am joined on color commentary by Sammy Levitt. And we are here for this primetime matchup between the Mesivta Philadelphia Mustangs and the JEC Thunder. Now, Sammy, both of these teams with extremely impressive wins last night, hard-fought battles. Tell us how they both got to this point.
Well, both of these teams had a rough go of it on Friday, both losing their games by double digits, but both were able to respond nicely last night, with Mesivta beating Farber by 31 and JEC taking down Mineville 49-40. So both these teams, they had a rough go, but they're going to be fighting today to get into the Tier 3 championship game to face off with Coachella tomorrow.
Well, folks, don't get it twisted. There is plenty of talent in this Tier 3 semifinal game. A lot of these players have contributed so much in this tournament so far. Now, who are some of the main guys that we should be looking for to score, to pass, to do just about everything?
Well, for Mesivta, we're looking at Ephraim Schmidman and Max Mogioros. Both are very skilled offensively. They can put points on the board, and Mesivta is going to really rely on them to get their team going today. And for JEC, we're looking at Yosef Heller. He's very good offensively. He's the rock of their team. And they also got Mikhail Kornick. He's good on the inside. He can run the floor. He's good in the post. They're going to be relying on them to get it done today.
All right, well, we've got a fun one in store for today. We'll be right back up in the booth. Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center as we are getting ready for this primetime matchup between Mesivta and JEC. Now, the starting lineups are sponsored by the Yeshiva University Office of Admissions. As you start your college journey, make sure you visit us online to check out all the great events and opportunities we have for YU students. As we are gearing for tip-off, and the starting lineup for the Mesivta Mustangs: Max Mogioros, Ephraim Schmidman, Zach Brill, Shua Gross, and Noach Fiederer. And on the JEC side, we've got Michal Kornick, Yechiel Kadosh, Evan Krull, Akiva Sapika, and Gavi Walsman. Here we go. And JEC has the ball, looking to work it into the lane. Beautiful ball movement to get the open opportunity. No good. Rebound secured by Noach Fiederer. Mesivta looking to establish their offense early. Here's Fiederer over to the star, Max Mogioros. Corner three, air ball, way short. But JEC cannot come up with it.
Both teams have an open look early, but couldn't get it to go. Kind of settled in early.
Here's Shua Gross, the big man, working it outside. Here's Mogioros lining up a three. Just misses. In and out for Mogioros. JEC calling out the set offense. Here's Michal Kornick getting it into the corner. Ball is moved inside. Sapika kicks it out. Three ball, no good from JEC. Gutsy rebound there by Ephraim Schmidman. Ephraim out to Mogiaros. Mesivta patient with the ball, taking their time. Schmidman out to Mogiaros, lines up the 3 ball, and he airballs. Fyodor tries to save it, but his foot was on the line. Neither team able to establish an early lead.
Well, we know he can hit it from out there, just wasn't able to get that one to go.
As here's Evan Krull, the trusty point guard, calling out a play. Both teams with some crowd representation here on Amsterdam Avenue, as Kornick drew some contact from the big man, Shua Gross, and he will head to the line to try to chalk on the first points for JEC.
We talked about him pregame. He's good at working it inside, getting in the paint. Got that foul, chance to get 2 at the line.
Kornick with the first. First lead of the game for JEC. And Kornick, 100% from the free throw line to open this one up. Schmidman penetrating in the lane, draws a lot of contact. Looks to be an and one by Schmidman, although the points have not gone up on the board yet. There they are. Ephraim Schmidman establishing himself as the early aggressor in this game.
He's a dynamic player for the Mustangs, able to get it inside, get that foul. He's going to play well today.
Schmidman bottoms, 3-point play. Mesivta takes the lead. As there's a 3-point opportunity by JEC, but they put it up from the corner. Kornick pulls it down. There's Krull. 3-point ball, no good again. But another offensive board by JEC. Finally gets it to go. Yechiel Kadosh with his first bucket of the game. Letting the crowd know about it.
JEC does have a slight height advantage. They're going to continue to get those offensive boards.
As Schmidman looking for an opportunity to find a cutter to the lane. There's a little too much disruption there by JEC, but it's going to stay the Mesivta way. Max Mogiaros getting into the lane at will. Nearly converts the top finish. Just under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter of play. Here's Schmidman against the taller defender in Kadosh, who gets the strip steal. Schmidman kept his eye on the ball. 2-point layup for Ephraim Schmidman. Great hustle play, made a mistake, but he made up for it. As here's Kornick, thought about the 3. Swinging it out to Sapika from the elbow. Kornick, great look inside. Sapika, no good from the left side. JEC very unlucky with that unforgiving rim. And it's tied at 5 apiece. Fancy pass attempt there by Schmidman. Is Brill lining up the 3. Gross nearly kept it in play, but JEC going ahead. Brill with a fantastic job at staying with the offensive player. Schmidman penetrating the lane. Cannot believe what he is seeing from the referee. No call. Great pass inside. And a beautiful finish. The Kadosh and Cruel dynamic duo starting to work in the early minutes of this game. Mogiaros chucking it up, but he gets it to go. Tough finish there by Max Mogiaros. Here's Kornick into the corner. Cut into the lane. He has all the space in the world, but he couldn't control it there. Schmidman just too quick. And he is penetrating that lane at will. Schmidman going to inbound the ball under the basket.
He's been great in transition. Not letting JC's defense get set, driving right past him to the basket. Driving the contact there.
As it looks like a substitution will be made for the JEC Thunder. That's Josef Heller, number 34, checking into the game. Referee timeout. Here's Brill, Schmidman, corner. Way long from Schmidman. As here is Cruel, getting out to Kornick in the corner. Heller, great ball movement to open up the lane, but Topeka whiffs the layup. Max Mogiaros getting into the lane again. Slashing through those defenders with the tough two. Here's Cruel. Screen set by Sapika. Back to Cruel. Thought about it. Heller three ball. Sapika with the tenacious rebound. Turning garbage into gold is number 15, Sapika.
JC has just been dominating on the offensive glass. Smith is going to have some problems if they're not able to grab the defensive rebound on the first miss.
As here's Shia Stern in the game, number 0 for Mesivta off of the bench. Schmidman in the lane, wild shot. Brill keeps it in play. Max Mogiaros cutting from the baseline, forcing the foul. That was a heads-up basketball play by Ephraim Schmidman to keep that one in bounds. And we know the implications of this game are major. Winner of this one will go on to face Kohelet Kings, and for Mesivta, that would be a grudge match. They've been rivals with Kohelet from the same hometown in Lower Merion, PA. Happens to be my hometown as well, as Stern lines up the three, no good. And here's Josef Heller getting it down to a wide open Kornick. Mesivta really has to do a better job of closing that one out because Kornick was in the lane all by himself. Here's Mogiaros headed into the lane again. Brill almost left his feet there. Schmidman getting swarmed and earning his opportunity to go to the line. He looks exhausted.
They've been clogging the paint early, getting inside. About 8 of the guys on the floor were in the paint at that time. Schmidman gets a foul.
Schmidman taking a deep breath, gaining his composure. And hitting the first. As Gavi Walsman, the guard, number 2, checking back into the game for the JEC Thunder. No good on the second for Ephraim Schmidman. Here's Kornick again, looking to slash. Steal by Schmidman. He's going all the way himself. And he finishes, putting Mesivta up 1. Great defense leading to great offense for Mesivta. And that is a blocking foul by number 0, Stern, for Mesivta. Both teams not letting the other get the edge.
Let's see what JEC grabs up here to try to get the lead before the end of the first quarter.
As here's Kornick out to Krul. 10 seconds on the clock. Heller out to Krul. Walsman doesn't have much time. Krul, no good. And that will send us to the second quarter. We are going to go to commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. Follow your path at YU. Learn how you can jumpstart your graduate education with a dual pathways degree program or early assurance program. Join us at our March info sessions taking place on campus or on Zoom. For the full schedule, please visit yu.edu/pathways/info sessions. Start planning for your future today. Now, Sammy, both of these teams starting off well early, getting into their offensive rhythm. What did you like that you saw in that first quarter?
Well, from Mesivta, I like Mogioros and Schmidt. It's been all those two early on today. They've been scoring on the inside, driving, getting the buckets to go. And for JC, they've been working inside. Kornick hit a couple in the paint, got some free throws. It's pretty evenly matched so far.
As the players hit the floor for some second quarter action. JEC defense not even set yet. Mesivta inbounds the ball. There's Shua Gross operating at the high post. And number 21, Spire for JEC, gets called for the foul. A little too ambitious there. Here's Gross. Max Mogioros thought about the 3, but takes the mid-range instead. And it looks like that was the right decision for Max Mogioros as he hits the 2. Here's Sapika, outside shot. Brill created some disruption there. Long attempt. Here's Max Mogioros into the lane. Would have been a really difficult finish for Max. Dangerous pass there by Heller. He saw Gavi Walsman cutting into the lane, thought he had that. And there he is from the corner. And it goes right into that infamous 6th defender that we've talked about so many times throughout this tournament, posing a new challenge to these high school teams who lack experience in the Max Stern Athletic Center.
Definitely a unique aspect to this gym with those bars hanging.
Here's Federer with the fake. Schmidman from mid-range, no good, but follows his own shot. Mogioros. Another mid-range pull-up jump shot from Max Mogioros, putting Mesivta up by 5. Here's Spire, trying to shield off the defender with his off arm. Great read there by Schmidman. He tipped it out of bounds. It's going to stay JEC ball. Here's Kornick. Way out to Heller. Mogiaros with the steal. Going the other way. Almost lost it. Federer. Trapped in the lane. Schmidman spinning free. And the right hand, underhand layup on the left side. Timeout JEC. They're going to want to talk things over. We'll be back after the break.
What does it mean to be yourself? It's being bold.
Throws the alley for Terrell. Oh my goodness!
It's having heart.
I know that I have a responsibility and a platform to shed light on the Jewish community as a whole.
This is the professional debut for Ryan Terrell. He's trying to be the first ever Orthodox Jew to play in the NBA.
But most of all, it's being proud and wearing it. Clipped helped Ryan's fans show their pride. Let us help you spread the pride at your school with your own hassle-free merch shop. Contact Clipped today for your free consultation.
Never be afraid to be who you are.
Welcome back. As we have Mesivta with 18, JEC with 11. Here's Kornick, the superstar, getting it into the corner. Sapika going against the bigger defender, Gross. Heller lets it fly from three. Yes, sir. Joseph Heller getting on the board for 3 points.
They're going to need him to get going. Get those outside shots. Breaking the zone.
Here's Brill in the lane. Tough two. And Mesivta gets to the 20-point mark. Here's Kornick. Spire. Out to Heller again. Great ball movement inside as Kornick looks to get the angle, and he does. Beautiful ball movement to create that shot opportunity by JEC. Here's Federer. Mogiaros lets that one fly from three. Nothing but net for Max Mogiaros as the net is now stuck. Max Mogiaros has been scoring at will in this first half for Mesivta. Kornick in the lane again, nearly puts it in with the left. Fighting the good fight right now. But Mesivta is off to the races. Max Mogiaros in the lane. Perfect block there by number 21 Spire. Got his hand in there at the absolute best time possible. As there will be another timeout called by Coach Bornstein of JEC, and we're going to send it back to commercial break. We'll be back. And we're back as Mesivta leads JEC 23-16. And NCSY Summer is the premier summer trip provider for Jewish teens across the world with over 20 plus programs spanning the US, Israel, and Europe. NCSY Summer can find something for you. Visit summer.ncsy.org. Sammy, what does JEC have to do here to try to get that game back within their control?
They're going to have to figure out how to dissect this zone. Mesivta's been a little disruptive early on. They're going to have to try to get these threes right here.
Here's Heller lining up the three. He hit one earlier, but that one was no good. Max Mogiaros very patient. Crossover. Gets it to Schmidman. Those two building their chemistry over the years, working so well together. Here's Mogiaros again from mid-range. And that one's pulled down by JEC. Heller in control. Kornick into the lane, mid-range. In and out. JEC has been very unlucky on some of those shots, but Heller again. Something that Mesivta has done very poorly so far is they have let JEC get those offensive boards. They have not boxed out, and it has cost them. Heller out to Spire for three. No good. Schmidman, so much speed going that way, but he's called for the travel. He got ahead of himself.
He's been looking to push on the fast break, and it's been working so far. Not on that one, though.
Kornick back out to Walsman in the corner. Beautiful pass. Terrific ball movement by JEC, and Evan Krull gets that one to go. Here's Federer. JEC forcing the turnover there. And we would like to thank Dougie's for being a proud Max Live sponsor. For the best BBQ and grill in Teaneck, make your way to Dougie's. Go to Dougie'sBBQ.com to order. The link is in the description of this video.
JEC gaining some momentum here. Knocks down the three. Got the ball right back. Trying to cut into this lead.
We've seen this countless times in these Sarachek games. The ball going in either direction as Heller misses the three ball. As Max Mogiaros getting the screen from Gross. Now that's a big boy. Very difficult to get past those screens. As Aidman lets up the three, high arcing shot, but it missed off of the rim. Heller outside to Krull, another three. Bingo! Evan Krull with the big time shot to bring this one within one. We'll be back after the break. And we are back in this tight matchup between the Mesivta Mustangs and the JEC Thunder. As Max Mogiaros to inbound the ball. JEC employing a full court press, something that has worked for them many times in the past to create pressure on the defensive end. Max Mogiaros slowing things down. Here's Schmidman. Tough look by Schmidman. And Aidman sprinting back on defense, but here's Heller in the lane. Krull. Sapika in the lane. No good. That rim has been unforgiving today to JEC. Taking a lot of high percentage shots that generally fall. And Sammy, if you're JEC right now, how do you keep your head up and not get discouraged from some of those tough layups?
Well, they've been getting these second and third chance opportunities on the offensive glass. So that's what's working well for them so far. Just keep shooting with a chance to get the rebound on this.
As Max Mogiaros gets his foot involved on that one with the kick ball. As here's Krul over to Walsman. Kornick in the corner. Mesivta sticking with him. Behind the back move by Krul to get Kornick in the corner. Nearly a very pretty assist by Evan Krul. But just like that, it's Mesivta basketball. Max Mogioris behind the back, creating that space for himself. Left that one short from mid-range. And it's all about the fast breaks right now. But a careless pass over the head of Kornick. And folks, reminder to stay tuned for the Camp Step It Up halftime show coming up in under a minute. And Ademan making the mental error there with the backcourt violation. Thought he had Mogioros.
Yeah, both teams now making a careless mistake on back-to-back possessions.
Here's Heller into Kornick. There's Walsman penetrating from the right-hand side. Kornick against Gross, the battle of the bigs. And Kornick winning that battle this time around. Here's Schmidman finding Mogioros, and it's going to stay here. Josef Heller frustrated with that call. Thought he got his hand in there. Thought Mogioros touched it last. And we've got 18.2 left in this first half of play. Here's Schmidman. Mesivta going to look to hold for one. 10 seconds, he's got to start his attack. Screen set, Schmidman in the lane. Gets the foul called, just what he was looking for. Wise decision there by Schmidman. Knew that the JEC defenders would swarm him, and he is going to the line to try to bring Mesivta up by a point.
Yeah, well, their 7-point lead just evaporated just like that with an 8-0 run by JEC. So Schmidman's going to try to either tie it or take the lead here right before the half.
Schmidman ties it up, sinking the first. And he follows his second, but misses the easy two. And we are going to be back with the coach for Mesivta after we go to a quick commercial break.
At Umshot, we believe that basketball is not an individual or isolated event that happens in your life only on the court. With that in mind, we created a program giving kids the skills to get better at basketball while also tapping into the hidden potential of how you can get better at the very game of life itself.
We're taking basketball and we're supplementing it with a heavy load of Torah learning, chesed opportunities, and a focus on personal growth.
When you get home from the summer, you will be a better basketball player. You got to be willing to give us your all, but not for us. You got to be willing to give it to yourself. See you next summer on Jump Shot.
My story started with a letter in the mail. I took my first steps in New York and felt the energy all around me.
I connected with my Rebbe on the first day of Shir.
My story was learning that the mitochondria is more than just the powerhouse of the cell.
I made my painting from scratch, like really from scratch.
My roommates came here from 4 different countries. We lit one menorah together.
My story was practice every night.
Chavruta every night.
Subway rides, city lights.
In my story, my name was in the headlines.
The bylines. The University Museum.
My story was my internship at the Supreme Court.
Dancing with the Israeli flag in Times Square.
My story was participating in the only hackathon, not on Shabbat.
The Career Center found me my first job at a top business analytics firm.
My story was becoming best friends with my chavruta.
And holding that NCAA trophy.
My story started here.
My story is just beginning.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. This is the Step It Up Basketball Camp halftime show, and we've got big news. Camp Step It Up is back at Harbord College in Geneva, New York, for summer 2023. Camp will start on June 21st and end on August 2nd with 1 to 6 week options, and we have an option for you. Hobart is located just 4.5 hours north of New York City, and busing will be offered to camp from New York City and Teaneck. Camp is open to all boys and girls grades 3 to 12 with 1 to 6 week options available. Gorgeous campus facilities include air-conditioned rooms, 6 indoor basketball courts, a weight room, a lakefront and beachfront on and near campus, lounges, and so much more. For more information, email office@campstepitup.com or visit timetostepitup.com or call 888-600-0908. As we will be right back with some second half action after a quick commercial break. And we are back with about a minute left until halftime. And we have our sideline reporter, Vered Kaplan, ready to interview the coach of JEC. Vered, take it away.
It's all about the rebounds?
Rebounding will determine second shots. Rebounding will determine the defense. If we are able to hold them to one shot, and at the same time we get offensive rebounds and we get 2 shots, we have a good chance to win the game.
Best of luck, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Vered, and thank you, Coach. You heard the man. The key to this game is maintaining those rebounds, getting second chance opportunities on the offensive side, and limiting Mesivta as well on their own offensive glass as we are gearing up for the start of this second half, as we are tied at 24 apiece. And Sammy, we saw a lot of back and forth action in that half. What did you like?
Well, the big thing for Mesivta is going to keep letting Mogioros and Schmidman do their thing. Speed up the JEC defense, don't let them get set, push on the fast break, get inside, get some layups, get some foul shots. And defensively, they're going to have to get rebounds. JEC is taking advantage of it on the offensive glass. It should not be this close. Mesivta needs to get those rebounds and extend their lead. And for JEC, offensively, they got to keep moving the ball, dissecting that zone, like I've said, get those open looks, hit those three, cool hit some big threes right there at the end of the first half. And defensively, they got to focus on Schmidman and Mogioros to make the other guys beat them.
Well, we're off in the second half of play here at the Max Stern Athletic Center as it is starting to fill up. Here's Josef Heller. Kornick taking it from the side. Ball is kicked out. Three ball, no good from JEC. Great block there by Max Mogioros. And Schmidman going for the two-point bucket. And one for Ephraim Schmidman. He's been aggressive all day long. And Mesivta goes up 2 in the opening seconds of this second half.
That was a great finish by Schmidman, but Shua Gross with the outlet pass, the big man getting it done, throwing it down the court to let Schmidman get that layup.
Well, the speed and acceleration of Schmidman is what he is known for. And he hits the second free throw there, putting Mesivta up 3. Here's Krul. He hit a couple of big threes in that first half. Kornick over to Heller. JEC swinging the ball very well and drawing the contact there from Max Mogioros on the blocking foul. Here's Josef Heller. Krul, jab step, gets the ball back. Feed roll all over him. And the pass was high. Could not be brought down by Kornick. And Krul almost gets the steal there. Sneaky defensive play. And it looks like JEC will employ a two-man press, trying to get Mesivta out of sorts. And that one looked to be off of Federer, but the refs are going to say that it will stay Mesivta basketball.
Yeah, JEC making it uncomfortable for Mesivta to inbound here.
Federer shoots the three-point ball very well. There's Brill. Shua Gross out to Federer. 3 ball, no good, but Schmidman gets it to go again. Schmidman with the second chance opportunity. And his fighting mentality has given Mesivta the commanding lead. Here's Kroll into the lane. Stolen by Federer. And Krul with the ticky-tack foul. Very upset with himself for the turnover. Noach Federer getting his hands involved on defense. Mesivta ball.
Well, Mesivta was struggling a little bit at the end of the first half, but it looks like at halftime they reset, got focused, and they're right back out here, extending their lead once again.
Here's Mogiaros finding Brill. Mogiaros 3. Money ball, Max Mogiaros. And he has 14 points for Mesivta. Timeout. Coach Bornstein, he's going to talk it over with his team. We'll be back after the timeout.
What does it mean to be yourself? It's being bold.
Throws the alley for Terrell. Oh my goodness!
It's having heart.
I know that I have a responsibility and a platform to shed light on the Jewish community as a whole.
This is the professional debut for Ryan Terrell. He's trying to be the first ever Orthodox Jew to play in the NBA.
But most of all, it's being proud and wearing it. Clipped helped Ryan's fans show their pride. Let us help you spread the pride at your school with your own hassle-free merch shop. Contact Clipped today for your free consultation.
Never be afraid to be who you are.
Welcome back. As JEC looking to climb their way back into this game. There's Heller. Great pump fake there. Over the taller Gross, who retains the rebound. Mogiaros. Bad pass. Turns the ball over. Here's Kornick penetrating the lane, getting it out to the corner on the weak side. Heller, splash! And Coach Bornstein has to be happy. Looks like he might have drawn up that play out of the timeout, and it was executed to perfection there. Hard collision at half court. No foul called, the rest gonna let him play. As Mogiaros missing there. As I mentioned earlier, Shua Gross, not someone that you want to run into on the screen. As there's another collision. Foul on Gross, number 13.
JC's digging themselves some holes, but then slowly and surely crawling out of them. Was 8, now it's 5, and they're looking to cut the lead once again.
Here's Josef Heller. Three, no good. He's looking to build up some momentum of his own. Great look ahead by Mogiaros. Brill lost it. Trying to get it back, but Krul doing a good job of protecting the ball. And it looks like that will be a charge on Michal Kornick. Gutsy play there by Max Mogiaros, getting sent to the floor.
Yeah, he has not been afraid to step in there and try and draw the charge. He got called for a blocking foul earlier, gets the charge call this time.
Here's Mogiaros, out to Federer. Schmidman with the spin move. Shua Gross with the football play. And the JEC player looks to be hurt on the floor. We hope he's okay. Running into Shua Gross is like running into a brick wall.
Yeah, JEC is going to have to do a better job of calling out those screens. That one was tough to watch.
Evan Krul calling for the substitution as he looks to be shaken up. I don't blame him. I've been at the other side of that Gross screen and myself in some pickup games. It is not a walk in the park as Max Mogiaros hits his first shot. Mesivta up 34-27. Here's Kadosh getting back involved. Follows his own shot, mid-range, no good again. Gross pulling down the board, but a bad pass to Brill, and a foul, and Heller converts the N1 shot. And he is pumped up as he gets up off the ground.
He's been big off the bench for them today. Trying to convert this three-point play.
And Josef Heller with the second. Just another member of the illustrious Heller dynasty. His older brothers, with their own star status on the basketball court, have made so many memories in the Yeshiva League, in the Sarachek tournament. As here's Kadosh getting it out to Josef Heller. Sapika nearly lost it. Kadosh, perfect pass inside to Kornick. Shua Gross all over him. Pretty floater there by number 21 Spire to get it over the long arms of Shua Gross. Timeout, Mesivta. Coach Polikoff wants to talk things over, and we're going to send it to a timeout. And we're back. Sunday afternoon in the Heights. Follow your path at YU. Learn how you can jumpstart your graduate education with a Pathways dual degree or early assurance program. Join us at our March info sessions taking place on campus or on Zoom. For the full schedule, please visit yu.edu/pathways/info sessions. Start planning for your future today. As Sammy, this one is perhaps closer than we anticipated. What do you think the coaches must have said during that timeout?
I don't know, it's been a game of runs so far. Mesivta was up 7 in the first half. JEC came back, took the 1-point lead, and Mesivta went up 8 again, but JEC has crawled back and only down 2. So I think the coaches would try to get them settled, try to get settled defensively, and just turn the ball over a little bit less.
Here's Brill finding Schmidman behind the half-court line. Schmidman over to Brill for 3. Nearly hit it as Sapika looking to push the other way. 3 ball, no good from JEC. As here's Schmidman. Mogiaros rather, Schmidman with the hard screen inside, and the ref wanted none of that. Ephraim Schmidman did not stay planted, gets called for the moving screen. Here's Kornick. He's been their guy all tournament long. Kadosh gets it inside. No good, but he gets the rebound. What a finish there by Kadosh. Reversing midair and getting that angle. Schmidman, tough look inside, but he draws just enough contact to go to the line.
Well, on the other end, JEC with another offensive rebound putback. That one to tie the game. And again, Schmidman driving in the lane, not deterred. Gets the foul.
Here's Ephraim Schmidman. Seems like someone might have sneezed in the crowd. Maybe that threw off his mental game a little bit. but he's going to look to hit the second one, putting Mesivta up 1. Another sneeze from the crown, but Schmidman is undeterred, and he has 17 points on the day. Nearly getting the steal there. Heller out to Kornick. Looking to finish inside. Wow, that would have been nice. And a heads-up basketball play by Akiva Sapika going off of Brill's foot. Now Brill looks to be in some pain. Maybe it wasn't off of his foot. And number 0, Stern, looking to check into the game for Mesivta and make his impact. As the ref discussing something at the scorer's table. We're not exactly sure what happened. It might be a clock issue. And we would like to thank Chopsticks for being a proud Max Live sponsor. For the best Chinese food in Teaneck, you've got to go to Chopsticks. Head to chopsticksusa.com to order online. The link is in the description of this video. As we are right back with the action here on Sunday afternoon. Heller, 3-ball, money! Josef Heller holding the follow-through. His brother is ecstatic on the bench. Shua Gross, another hard screen there near half court. Federer gave that 3 some consideration. Schmidman into the lane, there's Gross. Perfect block inside by Kadosh. JEC with the disciplined defense. Mesivta has to be careful here. JEC could go on a run. They have all the momentum right now. Kadosh, 3, bang! Yechiel Kadosh takes the 5-point lead for JEC, and Mesivta may be in trouble. There's Stern. Mid-range shot. And there is separation between the 2 clocks right now. Spire. Kadosh with another 3. Are you kidding me? Yechiel Kadosh is unconscious right now and blowing this game wide open. He has 11 points.
Yeah, Akiva, JEC is firing on all cylinders right now. It is getting out of hand.
So the shot clock turned off. Max Mogiaros, the go-to scorer, with the ball in his hands. Heller all over him, not giving him an inch. Mogiaros with 7. Into the lane, Shorely got fouled there. The ref makes the call. And wow, what a sequence of events. It has been all JEC in the last 2 minutes here. And Akiva Sapika getting into some foul trouble here with his 4th. He's gonna head. Max Mogiaros with the uncharacteristic miss from the free throw line. Here's Mogiaros again. Second one is good. 3 seconds for JEC to try to look for a bucket. Here's Heller, chucks it up. The prayer is not answered. And right after this commercial break, we will be back with some 4th quarter action. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. Come to Como Pizza for some great pizza, pasta, salads, and even awesome breakfast options. We will be streaming the game in the store, making it a great place to watch the games while you eat. And Sammy, it looks like JEC has just knocked the sails off of the Mesivta team. Mesivta looks stunned. How are they going to be able to maintain their composure and come back into this game in this last fourth quarter of play?
Well, that was a wild turn of events in the third quarter with Mesivta taking an 8-point lead early on. We thought they were regaining their momentum, but just like that, they found themselves down by 8 towards the end of the quarter. They're going to need to settle down, just stay focused, do their thing, and really they need those defensive rebounds on the first miss. JEC is killing them on the offensive boards, and that is why they're currently up by 7.
Well, these Mesivta guys are Philly boys. They have a certain mental toughness that they will certainly have to utilize late in this game as Mogiaros lines up the 3 off on the right side. Schmidman hits the deck, and a foul is called there on Shua Gross, number 13. And that will be Gavi Walsman headed to the line for the first time today. Walsman good on the first. He hits 2 big-time free throws from Gavi Walsman to make this a 9-point contest. Federer 3, no hesitation there. Mogiaros pulls down the board. And it was a jump ball. Heller got his hand in there. And JEC basketball in the opening minute of fourth quarter play.
Yeah, this has not been the start that Mesivta was hoping for in this fourth quarter. JEC getting early 2 free throws, and the possession arrow goes JEC's way.
There's Heller operating from the baseline. Walsman could not get that finish. Schmidman with all the speed in the world going into the lane. Wild shot. He had a little bit of space, but he's committing costly fouls late in this game. Upset about that last miss.
Yeah, that's a bit of a frustration foul right there. Sees the game getting out of hand.
Just over 7 minutes to go in this one. Here's Walsman, beautiful pass to Spire inside. The chemistry between those two has been impeccable. And here's Mogiaros looking to answer. Mesivta really needs to get going here. And it looks like JEC is in the bonus, sending Max Mogiaros to the free throw line. And that one's no good, but Gross retains the rebound. Tough finish inside by Gross, begging for the foul call. And it's JEC ball. Kadosh starting to feel it here late in this game. Walsman inside. Not the pass you want to make with that lead. Spire over to Kadosh. 3 ball is no good, but he gets called. He's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 3. Bad mistake for Mesivta there.
Yeah, Mogiaros got a little too close on that closeout. You got to jump to the side when contesting those 3 balls.
As the first one manages to roll in, and we would like to thank Dougie's for being a proud Max Live sponsor. For the best BBQ and grill in Teaneck, make your way to Dougie's. Go to Dougie'sBBQ.com to order. The link is in the description of this video. Spire confidently hitting that third one. Max Mogiaros going to try to light it up here in the last quarter of play here at the Max Stern Athletic Center. Schmidman with the three. Gross follows it up. Well, Shua Gross, not known for his speed, but the all-out hustle play there is going to send him to the line.
Yeah, he's been giving JEC a little taste of their own medicine. That's another offensive board here in the fourth, trying to get his team back in it.
This one is live, and Gross a little too strong off of the backboard. Both crowds coming alive, trying to give their team some hope. Heller no good for three, but Federer cannot field the rebound. Coach Bornstein barking out instructions on the inbound play. Here's Spire. Kornick, baseline, tough finish with the left hand. Here's Schmidman looking for the screen from Gross, and there it is. Federer, Brill from three, money ball, and Mesivta still has hope, and it is still a ball game. JEC up 11, but don't count Mesivta out. Active hands there by Noach Federer, as Shia Stern, number 0 for Mesivta, going to check back into the game for Federer, who's going to get some applause from his bench for his hustle on the defensive end. Fake pass by Spire had Mesivta defenders going every which way. Heller with the mid-range, no good. Mesivta has got to crash the glass. Gross cannot come down with it. It seems like Gross has been on the floor for half of this game. But got to give credit to Josef Heller there, skying for the rebound against the bigger Gross.
Coach Polakov for the Mustangs might be having nightmares tonight. This rebounding situation for them today has not been great.
There's Heller extending this lead for JEC. And he has been a massive contributor for JEC on both sides of the floor tonight, showing his grit, showing his determination, and his mental fortitude. And he has 14 points here, as Joey Loebman in the game for Mesivta. Hard foul there by Heller, tried to intercept that one. That will send Brill to the line. Mesivta hasn't really been able to hit their free throws sufficiently, so maybe a good strategy by JEC to maintain their aggressiveness, sending Mesivta to the line.
The reverse announcer's jinx over here, making the free throw.
I hope these kids prove me wrong. Free throws are such a crucial aspect, especially late in these games. That one's no good. And that is going to be off of JEC. Great hustle there by Mogiaros. Mogiaros over to Brill. There's Loebman out to Mogiaros again. Looking to go some iso ball. In and out crossover. Gets into the lane. Spin move. It's called for a jump ball, and it's going to stay there. Max Mogiaros with a series of impressive moves to create some space for himself as a substitution will be made. That's Akiva Sapika back in the game. He's in foul trouble. He's got to be careful here. Schmidman, tough take inside, getting slapped by the JEC defenders. And he has his chance at the line.
Yeah, well, these Mustangs would love to have a shot to play their Philly neighbors, the Kohelet Kings, in the Tier 3 championship tomorrow. They got some work to do in these last 356 to try to get back in it.
Here's Schmidman. Looks a little razzled and a little flustered at the free throw line. No good on the second, but Brill takes it, and Mesivta going to the free throw line what seems like every 5 seconds in this fourth quarter. And it looks like Kadosh will be sent back to the bench with his 5th foul. He is out of this ball game. Mesivta being plagued by some late game free throw woes. They really need to start hitting these for any chance to climb their way back in this one. Here's Heller. It seems like there's a whistle every couple of seconds in this game. And Sammy, what does Mesivta have to do if they want any shot at mounting this comeback and facing their rivals Kohelet in the next round?
Well, JC has been giving them opportunities to get some points on the board with the clock stop, but they missed a bunch of free throws here late in the fourth, not helping themselves at all.
Great rebound secured there by Brill. Shia Stern cutting. Mogiaros doesn't see him. There's Brill out to Mogiaros. Creating separation on the behind the back move. Oh my goodness. Was that pretty from Max Mogiaros to bring this one within 9. Timeout called by JEC. And we're going to go to commercial break, and we will be back with the last few minutes of fourth quarter action after this. And we are back. Mesivta Mustangs with a glimmer of hope on the beautiful pull-up 3 from Max Mogiaros. And Sammy, the coaches talking things over with their team right now. What are some of the things that they might be saying for both teams?
Well, for Mesivta, they're not out of it just yet. Mogiaros with a nice step-back 3. Only down 9, 3-possession game. They have the players capable of scoring and getting them back into this game. And for JEC, they're going to have to try to stop fouling and sending Mesivta to the line. They're going to have to play some good defense here in the last 3.5 minutes.
And here's Walsman looking to operate from near half court. JEC with a series of handoffs, looking to protect this ball at all costs, not commit a turnover. Nearly does there. Heller out to Spire. Kornick stolen by Schmidman. He goes the other way, and he's got it with the contact, and he finishes the bucket. Mesivta is back in this one. That could have been a walk there from Spire. Got away with it. Joey Loebman playing tenacious defense near half court. Walsman. Shot clock starting to wind down, but Heller had that angle and no good on the 2-point shot, but smart play there to recognize the lane. And he will go to the free throw line to try to extend this lead.
Joseph Heller has been fantastic for the Thunder today. Getting to the line, knocking down some threes, playing well defensively. And he's got a chance to get 2 more on the board.
And shout out to my cousin Gabriel Earlbaum and all of his buddies watching back in Philadelphia, rooting for the Mesivta Mustangs. And the rest of the Earlbaums as well. Thank you for tuning in as Joseph Heller at the line with some critical free throws. That one misses. Substitution is made. Ademan checks into the game for Mesivta as Loebman is going to take a seat. Nothing but net for that last free throw by Joseph Heller. Max Mogiaros and Schmidman, they need to work quickly here. Spin move in the lane. No good for Schmidman. Does Mesivta need to foul yet? Coach is saying yes. Although they're still holding out. Max Mogiaros looking for the steal. And you've got to wonder if Mesivta has time for this. May have been better off committing that foul earlier in the play.
Right, if your plan was to foul, might as well do it a couple seconds into the shot clock, not let 20 seconds come off the clock. Every second is very important here late in the game when you're down. Let 20 seconds go off.
And Heller continues to show his prowess from the free throw line. Bringing the lead for JEC back up to 9. There he does it again. JEC defenders looking to sag off a little bit, not create any foul opportunities for Mesivta. Max Mogiaros from 3. Are you kidding me? Mogiaros keeping the dreams of Mesivta alive, and he has 24 points. We're going to stay live. Seven-point game, still within the realm of possibility for Mesivta. Sammy, who's going to be the go-to guy for them down the line here?
Well, clearly it's been Mogiaros here late in the 4th. 2 big step-back threes. There's just no quit in that kid. Putting the team on his back here, trying to get back and reach JEC. Only down 7 now. Minute 35 left. They're going to have to apply a little press, potentially. Try to get a steal on the inbound.
Want to receive Sarachek news and updates and get close game alerts? Join our WhatsApp group. The link is in the description of this YouTube video. So many exciting games taking place throughout the course of this tournament. We saw that Kohelet MTA game, a real nail-biter down to the wire. And this one is also playing out to be closer than we thought. Mesivta has to be perfect here until the very end of the game in order to have any chance to pull off this miraculous win. Football pass, Jokic style, somehow comes up with it. And that was the great play drawn up by Coach Bornstein out of the timeout. A little side pass behind the basket. And look at that arm strength there. I believe it was Joseph Heller. Cruel. First one is good. Second one just manages to roll in. Not good news for Mesivta here. Looking for any signs of life. Mogiaros again. No good. Mesivta keeps it. Aidman going outside into Schmidman. Spin move. Beautiful finish inside. Mesivta full court press. Good foul there by Shia Stern.
Mesivta just hanging in here. They're going to need to hope for some JEC misses at the line.
And here's Cruel. He's been exceptional all day. Really the rock for this JEC team. And that one's good. As you see, Kornick and Sapika far behind the half-court line, not taking any chances. As you see Shia Stern for Mesivta trying to field that pass. Here's Mogiaros. A heave. Desperation three is no good, but Schmidman somehow stays with it. 2-point bucket is good. Could make it an and one. The late game heroics of Ephraim Schmidman are keeping Mesivta in this game, hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, he's been doing everything he can. Working inside, getting the offensive rebound, putting it back, drawing fouls. These guys don't want to go home just yet.
As Schmidman with an impressive 23 points in this game has really come into his own as a scoring player as well as a facilitator. And luckily hits that second one. Timeout, coaches, and we're gonna stay live. Well, if Mesivta managed to pull this one off, that would be extremely impressive. I mean, they were basically out of this one, but they stayed with it. They kept their foot on the gas. And now they have a real opportunity to advance to the next round and play their rival Kohelet.
Indeed. Now let's see if Coach Bourne's team draws up a play similar to what we saw a couple minutes ago, or if they do something else to try to get it in bounds.
Reminder that all Sarachek games which are played at Yeshiva University will be broadcasted on MaxLive.com and the MaxLive YouTube channel. Subscribe to MaxLive on YouTube and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single Sarachek broadcast. And Sefi Runyon checking into the game for Mesivta. We'll see if Yosef Heller fears the beard. As a dangerous pass inside, Schmidman comes up with the steal. What a play, and he's going the other way. Full head of steam, Schmidman, Euro step, right hand finish, yes sir! And it's a 3-point game. Mesivta brings it within one possession, but a wide open Spire on the other end. And he finishes the two of his own. What a turn of events here. Mogiaros, 3-ball, no good. And Kornick comes out with a big board. Foul by Noah Federer, chucking the JEC player to the floor, and that's Gabi Walsman. But Federer helping him back up.
And Ephraim Schmidman is gassed. He has been doing his all in these last few minutes. What an athletic steal, coast to coast, to bring them within 3, but they just couldn't get back on defense. And JEC got a wide open layup to get back up 5.
Here's Walsman. Could potentially ice this game with 2 free throws here. As there is a substitution on both sides. Shia Stern, number 0, checking back into the game for Sefi Runyon. And Braun for JEC getting into the game. to see some of his first action. The second one is good for Walsman. Here's Max Mogiaros. Schmidman chucks up the three, no good. And the foul there should just about do it. Mesivta put in the effort, put in the work, and stayed with it till the very end, but it looks like with these free throws from Kornick, this one is all but over. Kornick, butter on the first. This is now an 8-point game. Starting to go out of reach for Mesivta. Mogiaros with the ball. Three ball for Mogiaros. That one's no good. Schmidman secures the board. Going inside, aggressive finish, but can't beat the buzzer. And JEC pulls off the win with the score of 66-57. We're gonna send it to commercial break.
For Kennedy, but take it back by Leipert. Give it to Terrell. Terrell! Gives Ryan Terrell 2 more!
Hello everyone and welcome to the YU Pathways Program Postgame Show. Start your future career sooner and save time and money with one of our YU Pathways programs, earning credits toward or applying for a graduate degree as early as your junior year. Visit yu.edu/pathways for more information. Now we will send it down to our sideline reporter Vered for an interview with the stars of the game from the JEC.
Please clear the board and the base so that Nova and people can warm up. Juniors will be getting clear. You will not be able to re-enter. Please clear through the back. The back doors, please clear through the back doors.
All right.
Please clear the court so the teams can warm up. Please exit the gym through the back doors. You will not be able to re-enter.
We'll be getting that interview in momentarily. All right, Vered, take it away.
Started off slow, but you pulled through the second half. What led to that late game push?
We got a lot. Once we hit like a few shots, we got a lot of momentum, and we just started hitting. Yeah, I think our ball movement was really good throughout the game, and especially towards the end of the game where we came down, hit a couple threes that definitely got us going. And then we just played good defense. We had triangle and two guys, try to limit their scoring, and it worked. So.
Great. Well, you guys are a game away from the championship. What's it going to take to win it tomorrow?
We'll got to work hard, have our mindset that we'll win, and hopefully we'll get to the win. Yeah, I think we just gotta keep playing like we did today. Ball movement, defense, just want it. We want to put the dog in our scout.
Best of luck, guys. We'll see you tomorrow at the championship.
Jump shot, jump shot.
Back to you guys over there. Thank you,
All
guys.
right, this has been the YU Pathways post-game show. We just saw the Mesivta Mustangs lose to the JEC Thunder. Next, we got the Eula Panthers against the Valley Toro Wolfpack. Don't go anywhere.